We're Rick and Adam, digital nomads who ditched the 9-to-5, sold everything and set sail for freedom.
These days, you'll find us cruising the UK canal network on board our narrowboat, Serenissima.
When we're not on the water, we're slow travelling across Europe and beyond.
Living abroad, crossing oceans by ship, and embracing life as remote workers and explorers.
Subscribe and join us on board and abroad.
Good morning. Good morning. So here we are back in Paris, outside the Gare de Lyon, which is that building you can see behind us.
Ready for the next bit.
Yeah, we've got a full day of work. We've got a 6-hour train journey before we get where we're going, and we are going to a new country today.
So it's good. We get to work whilst we travel, which is very efficient.
There's good Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and we're off to Nice and then to Monaco. So 6 hours later, and we arrive in Nice, just waiting for the connection to Monaco. Seems it was going to be a long journey, six hours on the train, but it went really quickly actually, really nice scenery, and we got so much work done. So yeah, it's always good when it works out like that. We're here, Monaco. Very loud. We're on the ground. Yeah, just a 25-minute journey on what was quite a packed train, but we made it. It's not the most glamorous way to enter Monaco because you actually just go into the tunnel in a cliff. So we've yet to see the first sight of Monaco.
But yeah, I think there's an escalator up there, and I think you get a window and you can see the sea.
Let's go.
Look at this house they're building on the side of the cliff. I want it when it's finished.
So we come right out of the station, and if you're an F1 fan like me, you'll be pleased to know that we come out at the first corner on the track, which is Saint-Devote, named after the church which we're walking past right now. So here we are, the first corner of the F1 track before they go up the hill behind me. Yeah, amazing.
So here we are in the hotel room in Monaco.
Not a bad view for Monaco, because it is extortionate.
Yeah, and we've got probably the cheapest hotel in Monaco.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, all good, because even the 3 stars in Monaco are very good.
Better than anywhere else. So we've got a really nice seat at an outside bar in Monaco. We'll turn the camera around and show you the view in a minute, but we are looking at some very nice yachts.
about to enter the F1 tunnel backwards there. So we are looking to have stayed in Monaco a few times, and the first time was actually part of our honeymoon, wasn't it?
We stayed in the hotel. It is a book where we are at
In November, quite excellent. Yeah, so yeah, jutting out into the sea. So we're just here by the entrance to the F1 tunnel, and interesting bit of Monaco this.
It is the first time I came to Monaco. This building to my right, which I'll show you now, wasn't even here. This was just the sea, and now there is how many? That's staff that lives there. Looks like an F1 driver lives there. A few of them live there.
Yeah, they've reclaimed the land from the sea. It's taken a fair few years. We've just seen this building site up until now, but it's pretty impressive. The lowest hairpin, the slowest corner on the F1 calendar. So of all the circuits all year round on the F1 calendar, that's it. Currently walking down the hill after turn 1 of the F1 circuit. They race so fast up here. You don't see how steep it is on TV. So here it is, the start-finish line on the Monaco Grand Prix on the pit straight. Amazing. It's just on the road all year round.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
It's about 1:30 in the afternoon, and we've just left the hotel because we've been working in the room all morning. And now it's time to go out and have some fun.
Yeah, so we booked a boat trip. We're going to go out to sea just for an hour and yeah, have a good time.
We're about to go on a boat. Yeah, it's that one.
This one though.
The first time in a week we're on a boat. So.
In the cruise terminal now, but only for little cruise ships. Look how blue the water is. Côte d'Azur. almost a narrowboat size marina.
Interesting.
We're having a race. Really good. It was really good to like kind of piece together all Monaco from the sea.
We've been to Monaco a couple of times before, but never. I don't think we've ever been on a boat in Monaco before.
No, apart from the little ferry.
The little one that's just about
So I'd highly recommend doing that. That was fun. We got up to some speed, didn't it?
And we went right past the yacht that was coming into the harbour.
We had a race.
Really,
We had a
really
race.
big yacht. Yeah, we did.
There's something about being out at sea as well, isn't there?
Especially when it's that colour.
Yeah, it's so blue. It just it relaxes, especially the Mediterranean. Oh, I love being out on the Mediterranean. It does remind me of cruises. That
Yes.
I need to book another one. It's nice to have a little time at sea then. Always notice this boat because it's done in the Ferrari font. Not sure if it's official or anything. But we've seen it quite a few times in Venice, so yeah, it goes to Venice quite a lot. So that's the solution. All we need is to hire this boat to get our boat to Monaco. A boat for a boat. Well, that was a nice lunch break. Nice thing to do. Back to work for the afternoon. Got a deadline tomorrow. And then we'll have some nice drinks tonight, I think, at a couple of nice bars.
Very nice bars, if I get my way.
Should we get poshed up then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we are working most of the day, we have popped to the supermarket and this is lunch. I love these little salads. They're one of my favourite things about being in France. So let me show you what's inside. So inside, basically you get a full meal. So you get a breadstick and a little wooden fork. You can see that. You get a vinaigrette, so you shake that and pour that all over your salad. And you get a cookie for dessert. And there's the salad.
Well, it's as posh as I've brought anything away with me anyway, in my Osprey bag. So I'll have to do. Let's hope the non-linen situation is all right in this heat. So we're just walking along the final bit of the Grand Prix circuit now to the penultimate corner called Rascasse.
Which means scorpion.
Yeah, and it's named after the bar that's there, La Rascasse. So when we first came here 13 years ago now for honeymoon, and that's the reason we came here on honeymoon, because I'm a massive F1 fan and it's kind of rubbed off on him as well. Yeah, back in the day, about 13 years ago, I remember we were going to bars and we were paying €11 for a pint.
and thinking, we can't just continue to do that. And then we tried Raskas thinking it would be even more expensive because it's really famous. And I think it was €3.50 for a pint during happy hour, which is until 8:30. So yeah, we were surprised, but pleasantly surprised. Now it's how much for a Peroni?
For Peroni?
In happy hour?
€6.
So and I've gone up to €6.
I really like this branding because you can see what it is. Raskas is here, so it's the shape of where the bar is, made into an R, with all the lights of an F1 car going past. I think it looks incredible. I could probably recreate this and make you a t-shirt thinking about it. Want me to do that? 3-1.
So Monaco has a really great bus system. I mean, it's a tiny principality, but there's so many buses running so regularly, and they're really cheap as well. So it's €1.50 for a 30-minute ride. We could walk up to our next destination, but it's still hot, and I don't want to get sweaty because we've got to go uphill. So yeah, gonna catch the bus. Do you need to follow now? So we've got off by the Hotel de Paris, and we said we were going to some posh bars tonight.
We did?
We're not going there.
Particularly during COVID lockdown, this is what we dreamed of doing. We wanted to be here more than anywhere else.
We did, and we used to listen to the music from here.
Yeah.
So this whole casino complex behind me. So Buddha Bar is down there, and the Opera House is there. Was built by Charles Garnier, the guy that built the Opera House in Paris in the 1870s, and it was built because Monaco didn't have very much money after Napoleon basically took half of his land and gave it back to France. So Prince Carlo decided to bring gambling to Monaco. So he worked with Charles Garnier to build this place and restored its fortunes. It worked.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Doing some sightseeing on the top of the rock. Yeah.
Not really in the mood to walk up a massive hill to get to the top.
So we're going to get the bus.
Yeah, so easy to catch the bus in Monaco.
It feels very different to when you're not on the rock. All the buildings are old, the streets are tiny. It's like it can be in a completely different place, but still Monaco.
Kind of like Malta, actually. Don't know.
Well, We are standing in front of the Royal Palace, which is where Prince Albert and his family live. The oldest bit of that was built in the 13th century, which means it's nearly 1,000 years old. Is that right?
No.
So it's very, very, very old. But you wouldn't know it from the outside because it looks very shiny and new. That's Monaco.
Can't get over the colour of this sea. It's ridiculous. It's so blue. So having got the bus up here, it's only fair that we walk down, I guess. Get some steps in. At least it's downhill. So the walk down the cliff leads you to the little cruise port here. It's just built for small cruise ships, isn't it?
It's actually not stuck to the ground. It's on a floating pontoon. So you can see the bit that sticks out into the sea. It's basically on a big hinge, so it goes up and down with the sea, which is really cool. So it's made like that to protect Port Hercule without doing damage to the sea, basically. It's pretty cool because there's a lot of yachts in there.
It's been a nice day actually, really chilled, just taking our time, looking at all the sights, and a nice walk down the cliff actually. Get here to the cruise port, and there's never anyone here, unless there's a cruise ship in obviously, but when there isn't, it's really quiet, and you're just able to look at the views by yourself, which is really nice. Nice views of the whole port here, and up into the cliff.
So we hope you've enjoyed exploring one of the world's smallest countries with us. We certainly had a great time here.
It's been an amazing few days.
If you like this video, please do give us a like and subscribe. That really does help us out. And on the next vlog, you will see us going to another country. We're up early tomorrow to do a train journey to go there.
Yeah, I can't believe this is the ninth night out of the UK already.
Yeah, it's absolutely flying by.
It is, but it's a lot of fun. So, see you next time.
Bye.